A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic orbiting space colonies. It is the year 0079 of the Universal Century. The cluster of colonies furthest from the Earth, Side 3, proclaimed itself the Principality of Zeon and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation. Initial fighting lasted over 1 month, and half the human population was lost. People were horrified by the atrocities that had been committed in the name of independence. After 8 months had passed and they were at a stalemate, one boy had a fateful encounter with a mobile suit. Who will survive?
Alright guys, how's it going? First playthrough here, gonna be playing some Mobile Suit Gundam, Earth Federation versus Zeon. This is an old classic, developed by Capcom actually, but definitely one of the better controlling games in the Gundam series. That little intro you just heard is the same opening that they have for the actual anime itself. Well, let's go ahead and get in there. We're going to be doing the campaign mode, and start up a new file. And I think we'll just start off as the Federation, Feddies. Nothing really matters, although I think the Zeon definitely has a lot more different suits and suit variety. But you know what? Actually, let's start off as the Principality of Zeon. We'll almost never do that. Well, at least from what I remember. This game came out in like 2000, or 2001 or 2002, something like that. So you know, 2019. So you're 20 years old, but still a pretty good game. All right, let's get in there.
A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic orbiting space colonies. A new home for mankind, where people are born and raised and die. It is the year 0079 of the Universal Century. The cluster of colonies furthest from the Earth, Side 3, proclaimed itself the Principality of Zeon and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation. Initial fighting lasted over 1 month, and half the human population was lost. People were horrified by the atrocities that had been committed in the name of independence. 8 months had passed since the rebellion began. They were at a stalemate. With half of the population dead, both the Federation and Zeon had lost most of their military forces, and innocent youths were left to fight the war. Unable to gain a decisive victory in its initial battle, the Principality of Zeon lowered mobile suits to Earth to take control over mining territories to secure the vital natural resources for a long war ahead. The Federation's counteroffensive against these Zeon strongholds is about to begin.
Sites independently against Federation mobile suits and collect data. Select an operation area. Yeah, you can either go between the Earth, which is supposed to be represented by this, or space, which in a later part of it, most everything will be in space, but for now we're in Earth. For you guys, anybody who's watching this who doesn't know, I'd be surprised, but this is based off of a pretty popular, and I would say pretty much defining anime series, Mobile Suit Gundam, the original series. And this little mode here, this campaign mode that they've got, kind of follows the, if play from the Federation side, it sort of mirrors the course of the war, although it doesn't necessarily follow the crew of the White Base, unless you pick some specific missions where you'll, join them. But other than that, I kind of like this game a lot because what you're doing is you're like an autonomous unit who's got like a, some kind of a jet or fast transport, and you just get tasked with various missions in and around the world, and pick your suits and get an opportunity to play. It's not as linear as some of the other Gundam games will become in the future. I think the Versus games were all based off of arcade games. Anyway, let's get in there. So, first mission, very easy, of course. Launch with standby Zach 1, the very first suit. Zach 1. First mobile suit. I mean, Zeon was light years ahead of the Federation, at least at first, but they really should have pressed that advantage when they had the opportunity. So the controls you can see on the bottom right. I got a armor meter, that's kind of like your life. You've got a main weapon, which is the gun I'm shooting. Very accurate. And that's a sub weapon. You get close. Most suits have some kind of heat or beam weapon. This one just has its fist. First suit, you gotta cut some slack. Press R2, you can do a nifty attack. Gotta get this thing. The Federation doesn't even have any suits at this point in the war, so you're just fighting against captured Zach 1s. This guy's got the bazooka. The bazooka is actually one of the worst guns in the game, for just that reason I just showed you. It's a solid projectile, so if your machine gun bullets intercept it at any point, it'll blow up. And it's a little bit slow to fire and reload, as a bazooka would, but yeah, it's not exactly a super effective weapon. Even though a lot of the DOMs and the Rim DOMs have it standard. The bazooka's only really good against like big targets, but mobile suits aren't big enough, but against like some of the mobile armors. But they're slow, and yeah, get him with the cracker. And no, not original slur. That's just the name of the grenade, the cracker grenade. Oh yeah, 100% evasion rate. Space already. What we got here? Destroy the enemy battleship. What's this one? Yeah, let's go to space. Why not? Oh, prior to doing these missions, there's a certain order by which you can do missions in, and some of these will disappear based off of kind of like, it's a little bit arbitrary, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just start saving in between missions now. Get used to it. Save over that guy. A little test record. It's got that classic Gundam soundtrack. Very smooth. But yeah, let's go ahead and get in on this one. Enemy battle strike 0, all noble suits destroyed, allied MS on attack the enemy fleet in orbit, destroy the enemy battleship. Ship destroying is always fun. They didn't really go too deep in this game with it. Some of the other Versus games, like the one for the PS3, the ships in that one are actually way more capable. It's actually a lot more of a challenge to just take them down. In this one, you'll see these things are like basically floating tanks, or not even tanks, floating canisters. The biggest threat here is going to be not hitting my own guy. I got the Shah, the red pop, taking down 5 ships really quickly, but with superior power of a mobile suit being so much more mobile, it's actually not that hard. So you figure that achievement, it's really not. It's not that great. away from the controls, you can see I'm bouncing around. So your space controls are a little bit weird. So just take it out. The ships don't really aim at you like in a standard way. Normally, you've probably seen it. Get targeted by another mobile suit maybe like a little warning that tells you ahead of time so you can dodge. Oh, I got hit. Yeah, see, they don't really, it doesn't warn you if the ship's gonna shoot at you, but you know, you have to, it's you know, it's purely luck if you were to get hit by a ship. So I think if you're not in space, that's a little wonky in this game. Just the fact that since there's no, you know, quote-unquote gravity or ground, your suit just kind of flies everywhere. But you gotta get used to it. Oh, new type rank A. You won't be seeing many of those. I guarantee that. But yeah, the Zoc 2. Get a prototype. Let's go ahead and stick with the Zoc one here before we move on to this. Probably the most iconic suit in the, yeah, well, maybe next to the Gundam itself, but one of the most iconic suits in the game. Yeah, these first couple missions with the Zeon, yeah, it's like, what an overwhelming advantage to have mobile suits and everybody else has tanks and huge ships that can not keep up with them. It kind of makes you wonder, it's like, well, why didn't they win this war again? Slight spoilers, but the war prior to Gundam taking on. Reloading there, runs out of ammo after a while. Machine guns are pretty, they come back pretty quick though. The machine gun's a good one. Not very accurate, but it's a machine gun. Yeah. Evade those bullets. New bazooka. What have we got here? Oh, this is the, so this is like, kind of like a story mission from the White Base crew. Rescued Allied mobile suit. Zoc 2. An Allied unit has infiltrated Side 7 to scout out the Federation's V projects under fire from the mobile suit type weapon. Rescue the Allied unit. The enemy's battle strength is unknown. Be careful. So that's kind of like, if you know the story of Gundam telling you, hey, this is, this is where Amuro gets in suit and red space, so your little group can be there on either side for your particular mobile suit, and kind of watch the events as they go. Something else you might have seen before too is, even though I didn't get hit in that previous engagement, you see that the Zoc that I used is a little bit damaged. Each time you take it out, it has some wear and tear on it, like even if you don't get hit at all. And then as they stay in the shop, they get repaired. So the other unit that my ally took out in that previous mission, it's all back up to full. So nothing really complex there, just sort of film conversation gap. And this one, we're gonna take the same Zaku with, I want more accuracy, because, nah, fuck it. Just keep the machine gun. I can mute the bazooka. Blow me up. But yeah, I like to come up with my own little story when I was younger for this situation that you're in. Like, you're just this autonomous unit that has an opportunity to. Oh, if you fail these story missions, you can't reselect them either. Not that I fail missions too often, but I say that and I'm correct. But yeah, not that you fail missions all that often, but still, you do happen to ever fail a mission, especially just reset, but going on, you notice that these story type missions are going to come back. Oh, Street Fighter move. Got me. Trying to turn you in a punch. Yeah, ineffective. But yeah, I used to come up with my own little like story for this whole situation that you're finding yourself in. Let's see, where's Armor gonna? Oh. Now there'll be another one. There'll be another one. That's just the one you need to do to unlock the real story mission. Secret Soccer one, no longer the mainstay, but still in active duty. I don't remember if you don't do this one. Does this one go away now, or let's just see. We'll find out. But anyway, like I was saying, I used to come up with my own stories, like, you know, why this autonomous unit's got, like, you know, pretty much the authority and ability to move pretty much anywhere, and you're just like the commander of this group, kind of like the 8th MS team, but, you know, they actually trust you, the military that you're part of, and they alright, we'll do the bazooka, show off the bazooka. But they, yeah, they're like, yeah, you just get out there and handle business. You're like, or ace test pilot, whatnot. You're just not like a main character that any of the people ever came across in the anime itself. Then you've got like some, I don't know, twin brother or some counterpart that's part of the Federation. That's the other campaign you can do. I don't know. Teenage imaginings. Friendly fire? Probably.
Amazing! It has 5 times more energy!
Get out of there, buddy. As you can see, no matter how many times you hit him, you can't do a whole lot of damage to
What?
Amuro.
Not yet!
Or any of the main characters we've seen.
There!
If they hit you, they'll do a fuck ton now. Even if it's Vulcan.
Not yet!
As you just saw, like one little Vulcan thing did 20.
Do it!
Usually that score is kind of about how it goes. You get, especially with the machine gun, you get some... Oh, wait, here we go.
This is Cassilia. Rather good work. I will remember it.
Yeah, no problem. You know, little small bits like that just kind of add to the feeling of the game. Like you're like, you know, they just do little bits here and there that sort of add to the feeling like you're your own group in the game, not just some. Even though they haven't, you know, bothered to define your character at all, but you know, just little messages and stuff like that help out, kind of immersing you into the experience. Let's do that one. Launch with standby goof. Oh yeah, this one. See, this one should, I think. No, yeah, the goof for sure. Get that goof. best ground unit in the game, bar none. Oh, you know, except for like the Gundam itself. But I mean, you'll see the goof is way overpowered. Your ability to attack a little finger bullet's not great, but the sword this guy has is fucking incredible. The real thing is this fucking whip that he's got. The electric whip. This is ridiculous. Press right or left on it and it'll whip it around. Never runs out of ammo. Really damaging. It'll stun you and sometimes not knock you down. Goof is definitely one of the best ground suits in the game. Ground builder too, though. It's a good one. Yeah, even the main best too. Yeah, the controls for this are pretty fluid, even a long time later. One of the reasons why your accuracy is always not great with the machine gun, because it doesn't really count like each burst is one shot. Each shot from the burst, so it's like 5 shots, counts as a shot. So if you just dodge one of those 4, then you know your accuracy is, or your evade's really good. And conversely, if you shoot off a machine gun burst, then and you miss 5, then it counts as 5 misses. So it's a little bit crap for your stats, but I mean, yeah, that's not a detriment. Oh, nice. A little sloppy, but that's alright. Getting used to the game. Been almost 20 years. The goof. Yeah, goof is overpowered. Here's another one. Char's Musai. Destroy an allied Musai class carriers under surprise attack. This episode where they showed some tactics in Gundam, where Amuro decides, hey, let's come out, you know, with the sun facing behind us, so that way it's harder for them to see us. You know, little touches. Let's go do that. Let's go do that other mission. Little touches here and there, kind of throughout these games. But I mean, these kind of games are really for the only reason you'd probably even play them or own them at the time is because you were like a mega fan of the series. So yeah, we haven't taken out our Zoc 2 yet. Let's bring it out. The mainstay of the mighty Zeon Empire. They'd always have some kind of Zoc looking suit, all the way up through like I think even Char's counterattack. No one's Zeta Gun. They had the high.
We were under enemy attack during resupplying operations. The ship cannot attack until engine output is up.
What's that? I'll show you. Darn it. I'll show you. Darn.
Damage to the ship is increasing.
I'm hit. No. Darn it.
That's what you shoot me.
Ryu.
What? My ammo!
No! Darn it!
Damage to the ship is increasing.
Amuro,
Damn it.
this is it. Wow!
Wow. Fucking people up. No!
I'm going to teach you that a mobile suit has its limits, my friend, when it goes up against the level.
Yeah, we got Char's back up. We're good. Oh, Char. That's not what I was hoping for.
I see! Not yet!
What? That Federation mobile suit is a monster.
Space jump.
I see!
Their military strategies are legit. It's clear they have no combat experience, but...
66. That could have been better, but yeah, fuck it. We made it. We made it through. Save. But yeah, now that Zoc 2 is all trashed up, it'll be a little while before they give me a bunch more replacement Zoc 2s. But yeah. Char sets. 1970s version of cool. You got a blonde guy in a mask. You're rocking and rolling. Let's use the shit ones. The stars here indicate that this suit's a little better. It'll have a little bit more armor and more shots in its machine gun and more sub weapons before it runs out. As opposed to these, so these armors are 420. This is probably like 450 or something like that. But let's just use these. Oh, you can press L1. You see in the corner top it says norm. Press that, and you guys. The AI will change its pattern. Normally just leave it on normal, but you know, it's kind of like free to engage. That's my kill. That's my kill, AI guy. GM pilots. You guys like, wait, so what do you want to do? Yeah, just, what we want you to do is just, come from outside the zone, hop to the space, one by one, and, yeah, just hang out. Oh, the ground gunner, this one's a good one. It's got like 180mm cannon, it's a badass weapon. Got a fierce recoil, though. Oh, motherfucker. I wanted to do that. Evade rate 0? Oh, that's not going to be good for the gold average. They got to shoot at you for you to evade something. The Federation has succeeded in developing and producing mobile suits and sending them to the battlefront. Battles are projected to intensify. Yeah, this is where the ball kind of starts rolling. It just starts this early. That V project on side 7, and then the Federation, which has got way more resources and whatnot, although inferior technology at the start. You know, by the time it's over with, as the roll keeps going on and on, it's kind of like the German army in World War I, and you know, versus you know, the British and the French. Germany's got the best army at the start, but you know, by the end, the overwhelming resources of the Allies just kind of, they're working against them the entire time. Let's see, 5 India destroyed. I like it's cool. You got like, I feel like you got some transport that just launches you into space immediately, or jets you around the whole Earth. we got here? Himalayas. What's boring? Is there one that I test something in? This one? We need to test pilot the Zagak. Yeah, Zagak is one of the another really good suit. Let's do this one. Let's just do this one real quick, and then we'll call it there for this session. Try and rotate the suits as much as possible because we will need them. You stay with that old piece of shit. Yeah, always notice about those damn, take it out in one hit, yeah. Always notice about the bazooka bullets. They have a little bit of homing on them, a slight homing, but whenever you're fighting somebody who has a machine gun, you just feel like, you know, during that same line of fire, you're just gonna wind up having your bazooka explode. Or them shoot it. Got it, buddy. You got it? There we go. Or not. Just a clean miss. Got the ranging shots. Recoil knocked him off. He's back up there. Is he gonna fly back up? Yeah. Now I've got you. Think my guy's gonna get him? Yeah. Gun tank. No, another ground Gundam. Done. Nice. I know I said the bazooka's crap, but maybe that's just hazy memory. Yeah. Good shit. Hit the Medea transports out of here. How risky would it be flying those things? They're huge container ships with no maneuverability. Just fly this big box. It's like, it doesn't really seem very aerodynamic. It's like, yeah, you'll be alright. Okay. That's another story mission. We'll take that on next time. So let's save and, hey, cheers for being around for the very first GP playthrough of a good old classic Federation versus Zeon. Alright.